Now the type of testing that we are going to see is system testing. What do you mean by system testing? This is again another important concept. Now when you write test cases, right? When you start writing test cases, right? You will not write test cases for component testing, integration testing. You will not write individual test cases. You will always write only system test cases. You will always write only system test cases. You will not write any other test case. That is, you will write test case right from login to logout. And then, if your transfer module is ready, you know that you need a stub here, you need a driver here, whatever approach that you are following, you will get it and you will try to test this module alone. But you will not write test cases, individual test cases for component, functional, integration testing. You will only write system test cases. Now, what is system test cases? System test case is concerned with the behavior of the system as a whole. That is end to end, right from starting to the end of that particular functionality. It is concerned about the behavior of the system. Unlike integration testing, which focuses on data transfer among modules, system testing checks complete end-to-end scenario as a way the customer would use the system. Now, during integration testing, when we were doing integration testing with these two modules, we were worried whether, see, if I have $1,000 in my account and I do a transfer, this should move from reduce from $1,000 to $500. So we were more worried about how the data is transferring from with one module to another module. But in system testing, we are not worried about that. We are worried how the system as a whole would perform or behave if an end user, that is you as a customer, accesses the system. If you as a customer access the system, how would the system behave? Right from login, I go to current balance, I do a transfer and then log out. That flow, end-to-end flow, that is what testing that flow is what is called system testing. A good example is a test case. As I told you, a good example, I got to remove this. A good example is a test case. So a test case would be you will write from login, current balance, transfer, logout, everything as a part of functional and non-functional requirements are also checked. That is, both functional testing and non-functional testing are also tested here. End-to-end testing. So you always write test cases, system test cases. All your test cases will be system testing test cases. Now you will focus on, when you're doing your individual testing, component testing, integration testing, you will focus on the data transfer and all those things. But when you're doing system testing, you will focus on how the system, right, performs or behaves at an end-to-end perspective. So unlike integration testing, which focuses on data transfer amongst module, system testing checks complete end-to-end scenarios, right from login to the logout. That is what is system testing. So now when we are working on manual testing, we will be writing system test cases. Okay, guys, you are able to understand this?
System testing involves functional and non-functional testing, right?
Yes.
Still it's a black box testing?
It is only a black box testing.
Okay. The system testing is like we have to test that as a whole, not in modules, right?
No, end to end.
So end to end means, is it same as Big Bang also?
No. End to end in the sense, say when we saw about how to send a mail, right?
Yes.
If you are testing integration testing, you will integrate between login and launch and login. You will integrate between login and inbox, correct?
Yeah.
Integrate between your send item, compose and inbox.
Yeah.
So those are integration, right?
Integrate all those parts. Yes.
Yes. Now when you're doing a system testing, you will take the use case, send mail. Since it's black box testing, I'm writing it in black, okay? Send mail. So how do you send a mail? The whole right from launch to log out of the application will be one test case, system test case. So all the other steps will come inside.
Oh, it's all one test case.
One test case.
Okay. Okay. So there would be no integrated testing or no component testing since there are no modules or anything.
It's all over.
Just one test case.
Yes, it's all over. Integration testing, component testing, all you have completed. That's when you go into your system test case.
Oh, so we have to follow the sequence after we finish the component testing. That
not necessary. Say example, one functionality, right? That's ready. That has a complete integration. You will start. There's not necessary you have to do component testing, then integration testing, and then system testing. There is no sequence. You pick up individual because just to reduce your effort and time.
Oh, okay.
Right? You're getting me?
Yeah.
You sit idle during these two periods, and then when in system testing you start raising defects, right? It's an extra effort, or it's an added effort for the developer also, right? Because he has to go through the whole set to see where it is breaking.
That's what I'm asking. So we don't have to go top to bottom or bottom to top testing to go into the system testing?
Now, good question. I understood what you are asking. Now, when you start your testing, right, the day you start testing, there will be modules that is assigned to you. Say example, let's take a simple example. We have assigned send mail. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have finished your system test, writing your test cases. Now you are going to start executing the test cases. Now you will see who's responsible for this particular activity. Right? Which developer? Okay, the developer name is. So you can find out, Chitra, what is the status of this? So Chitra will say, yeah, it's completed. Right? So in order for you to reach send mail, right, that is compose box, you have to log in. You know that's in the test case.
Yeah.
Correct. You have to launch, log in, and then click on compose. Correct. These are the steps. So now you will see who's working with launch, who's working with login.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If they say, yeah, launch is ready, login is integrated, and Chitra, I have the login guy will say, I have integrated Chitra's module also. Then you do a complete end-to-end testing.
Okay, that is same as they have to go through all the functions, like all the testings, and then we have to move on to system testing, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I was just making sure before going for system testing, we have to finish all the testings before, like integration testing, all those things, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Tester will be doing all the component testing, integration testing, and system testing.
Depending upon the company you go in and how many testers are there.
Okay.
If you are the pre tester, you have to do everything.
Okay.
Right? But it's not like, say I have Chitra, I have Priyanka, I have Monica, I have Shamili. Okay, these are my resources. I'm not going to say, Chitra, you do system testing. Priyanka, you do integration testing. Monica, you do component testing. No. Depending upon which functionality is assigned to you, you will start working.
Okay.
You getting me?
Okay.
Okay. Now, you guys, we went through integration testing and we went through system testing.